Traditional Karate-Do versus modern sports karate. 21 points of difference and separation. This is part 2, where points from 8 to 14 will be presented from the coach's point of view. The purpose of this presentation is to outline the differences between traditional Karate-Do and sports karate, to see what separates them and what needs to be done if we wish to unite them in one karate. Point 8. End point of techniques. In traditional Karate-Do, techniques end few inches beyond the surface of the target to generate maximum damage to the enemy or to aggressor, to crush the opponent. In modern sports karate, technique will end just before touching a target or right on the top of the target. And that is done to prevent accidental injury to the opponents in sports competition. Point 9. Position of the supporting fist. In traditional Karate-Do, supporting fist is on top of the belt, on the side of the body, in a ready Gedanbarai position most of the time. In modern sports karate, supporting fist is in front of the body, usually in the guard, Mamori position, and it is behind a leading arm of the guard. Point 10. Weight distribution of the bottom of the foot. In traditional Karate-Do, weight is usually distributed on the entire bottom of the foot and will influence rhythm of movement. When entire foot is on the floor, movements are slower. In modern sports karate, weight is usually distributed with more place around 1/3 of the bottom of the foot on the front of the foot, and this will influence the rhythm of movement, so movements are fast. Direction of the foot of the leading leg in the usually front stance, because that's the most common stance used. In traditional Karate-Do, foot is pointing forward with the toe moving slightly inside on the straight line of the stance. In modern sports karate, foot is pointing forward and it is in straight line with the stance. Direction of the foot of the back leg in the, again, front stance. In traditional Karate-Do, foot is turned 45 degrees outward or less, depend on the personal flexibility. The entire bottom of the foot is on the standing surface. In modern sports karate, foot is turned in as straight line as possible in the direction of intended body shifting. Point 13. Roll of the leg in the front position in the front stance. In traditional Karate-Do, leg in the front position makes the stance and entire body as stable as possible and become pivoting leg when moving in forward direction. In modern sports karate, leg in the front position in the front stance will allow body to move in any direction as fast as possible and will participate in dynamic body shifting. Number 14. Roll of the leg in the back position in the front stance. In traditional Karate-Do, leg in the back position will provide maximum stability during the confrontation with enemy, with aggressor. And when executing karate technique, provide the maximum stability. In modern sports karate, leg in the back position will provide maximum mobility. So we're talking about stability and versus mobility in any direction, and will participate in dynamic body shifting. Conclusion, part 1. The purpose of this presentation was not to debate what is better, traditional karate do or modern sports karate, but to point out the differences between two when working either with a traditional karate do martial artist practitioner or sports karate athletes to really know what to do. Conclusion, part 2. Humans learn motor skill by repetition. You repeat what you want to learn. In this process, motor cortex of the brain is changed, and it is changed specific to that particular skill. Motor cortex of traditional karate do learn to execute techniques in different way compared to the similar technique in sports karate. The purpose of this presentation, therefore, is to point out the differences where they exist. Most of the material presented here come from the following book: Karate Introductory Level, Karate, Martial Art and Sport Volume 4, and Sweeping Technique. This presentation is just one single drop of water in the ocean of the knowledge of karate. Us!